Okay, well, I guess I have to start over. My dad called me. Anyways, I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, we still have to get a clutch. Um, we have to get a 5/8 clutch. I'm trying to look up, cheap clutches for like $20, something like that, because I really don't spend a lot of money on a clutch, but you kind of do because of the reliability of the clutch. Because you don't want to buy a cheap one because it's made in China, of course, like everything else, mostly. But yeah, I'm trying to give you some shots of the motor here. That's the governor arm right there. Spring I was talking about earlier. But yeah, I mean, this engine it looks bigger for some odd reason. Much bigger. The other ones was 97cc, which is how big the engine is. Cubic inches. And this one's 79cc. But this is a 3 horsepower, and the other one was a 2.8 or 2.8 or 2.5 horsepower. So yeah, if you have any, anything I could go off of or anything, any websites or whatever that has cheap parts, like cheap clutches and stuff like that, please let me know. So, so I can get some running videos and stuff like that up of this thing running. I do have a starting video. Let me know if comment if you want me to upload it, because I really don't know, because I don't want to upload it and then it not get any views. Not that I'm saying, oh look, watch my video, get views. No, I'm not like that. I want to upload videos, for people to watch, people to enjoy, but yeah, here's the muffler. That didn't work, but gonna have to be on its side. But there's a muffler, there's a screen in there, and that's restricting a lot, as you can see, restricting the flow of it. See if I can focus. It's focusing. Come on. And I don't know why people, when they have like phones, there we go. When they have phones, they try to let it sit there and zoom out and zoom back in. You don't do that. You click on the screen. So, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just saying that's what you do. And then there's 2 bolts right here, which I'm sure I can point at the right thing. There's 2 bolts right here, 1 and 2, that I'm sure you could undo, and it'd be like a straight pipe, or you could weld a pipe onto this and then run it back without unbolting this. I don't know, but I've heard people say you don't really want to put a straight pipe on it because of the back pressure or something like that. Yeah, you lose power or something like that, compression. So yeah, that's it. That's all I really can say. So I'll have this video in 2 parts. I'll upload it as soon as I get done making this one. And yeah, it's a little bit dirty, but yeah. Might as well show the air filter. Okay, so I had to take out these pretty long thumb screws, and the one that goes on the top is loose, or it's easy to take off, and the one on the bottom is really hard to take off. Anyways, this is the cover. Take that off. This looks like that. Inside. Whoops. Smells like gasoline. Anyways, here's your air filter. It's pretty standard foam. Smells like gasoline. Pretty bad. And then you have this, which I don't know what this is for. I don't know. You could probably just take this out, I'm sure. But I don't want to do that, because if I have to go take it back, it'll void the warranty, I'm sure. They check it to make sure it has everything. They're just going to go, oh, wait, we have to call this person. They have to bring our money back or whatever, something. I don't know. But this blocks most of the air, as you can see. That goes into the carburetor, as you can see. That it has to go up, is to go into your filter and then out. up. And so yeah. And if you run it, if you have one of these engines, you can run it about here or about here on choke arm. That's all the way choke. About here-ish, and it sounds like a chopper. It sounds really cool. And it's probably not good for the engine, but it sounds really cool, and I did it before, and man, it sounds pretty good. If you have one, I'll probably demonstrate it. Maybe today. I don't know. So yeah. If I get, let's say, if I get 5 views within the next week, I'll upload a video of this thing sounding like a chopper, which everything's stock. It sounds really cool. So yeah, if I get 5 views within the next week, I will upload that video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Well, if we get 5 views, of course. Now, you may be saying, why are you putting it so low? Well, that's because I don't have a lot of people on my channel. So, that's why. That is indeed why. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys want to, if you guys have any websites or anything, put them in the comments. Give me the website name and I'll, check it out and see what they got. If they have any like cheap clutches, if you guys know any places where I can get cheap clutches, stuff like that. Just like mini bike parts for cheap. That'd be really helpful. Also, this disc brake is very loose, and these bolts, I don't know why they did that, but these bolts are almost too long, because as you can, well, you can't see, it's hard to tell, but these bolts right here that go back here, if you screw them in too much, they hit this piece of metal right here, and it doesn't let the brake move. And when I went to go drive it, it was like I drove it, and I went like maybe a foot, and all of a sudden, boom! And then I heard and then it just all of a sudden stopped. And then I looked up, and I thought the motor was seized or something. And then I noticed that it was this little bolt right here. So, yeah, that's why it's loose. Is because of these bolts right here. See? It's not this bolt. It's not this bolt down here. So yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, later.